Hey everyone, it's Ken here from Northern Viking Everyday. Today we're going to be showing you how to install Chrome OS Flex on an old PC. Whether you have an old laptop, desktop, or even an old Mac, you can install Chrome OS Flex on it, giving that old computer a whole new life with a new operating system. Now you will need at least an 8 GB flash drive or thumb drive to do this, but let's go ahead and dive right into installing Chrome OS Flex on your old computer. So let's go ahead and create our USB installer for Chrome OS Flex. You can either create it on the computer you're installing it on or a different computer. I can be creating it on a different computer and then installing it on my laptop. Now, a couple other things I do want to show you is over on the Chrome OS Flex help page, and I'll put a link to this below in the description. They've got a list of certified models that they say will work properly with Chrome OS Flex, and you can look through here for your computer. It says if they're certified, if they're going to have minor issues or major issues. My laptop is not on this list. However, I have installed or loaded up Chrome OS Flex on this laptop before, so you can actually run it off the USB drive to see if you're going to have issues, and I'll show you where you'll select that in just a moment. But I've already run Chrome OS Flex on this computer before, and it seems to work fine without any issues. It's just not certified. A couple other things I should mention. Again, you do need to have at least an 8 GB flash drive, and it does say from time to time some flash drives, especially from SanDisk, may have problems. So if you're having troubles, you might want to check if you have a SanDisk flash drive. And Google only guarantees Chrome OS Flex functionality on those certified models that I did show you there. As for minimum requirements, your device needs to be Intel or AMD x86 64-bit compatible, at least 4 GB of RAM, at least 16 GB of internal storage, a bootable USB drive, as well as you need to have full administrator rights to the BIOS. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this into my computer. Let's go ahead and make that USB installer. So my drive popped up here and you can see that it's empty. I should mention that you will lose all the information that's on that drive. So make sure there's no important information on the SD card or the USB drive. Now what we need to do is go into our Chrome browser and load up the Chrome Web Store. I can put a link to what we're looking for in the description below, but what we want to search for is the Chrome Recovery Utility, and it's right there, so you can just search for that. And it should be the first one here that comes up. It says Chromebook Recovery Utility. Just go ahead and left click on that. And when you're in Chrome here, you can go ahead and click on Add to Chrome here, and it's going to add this extension to Chrome. Just hit Add Extension, and it's going to install it there, and it should pop up here in the top right-hand corner. If you don't see it there, you can click on the little puzzle piece there, and you should see Chromebook Recovery Utility right there. Just go ahead and left click on that, and that's going to load up your recovery media creator for your Chromebook or for the Chrome OS Flex. So from here, it's going to remind you that you do need an 8 GB or larger USB flash drive or SD card that you don't mind erasing. Again, you're going to lose everything on that card or flash drive. Just go ahead and left click on Get Started here. And it's going to try and identify a Chromebook, but we don't have a Chromebook. We're trying to install Chrome on it. So we want to go to the option here that says select a model from a list. So go ahead and left click on that. And in here it says select a manufacturer. Just go ahead and left click on that. And we want to scroll down until we see Google Chrome OS Flex right there. You can go ahead and left click on that. And then it says select a product right here. So right here, you can select that and click on Chrome OS Flex. And this is the stable version of Chrome OS Flex that is available now for everybody. So Chrome OS Flex. And then we can just go ahead and hit continue here in the bottom right hand corner. Select the media you'd like to use. This is my USB flash drive, or it could be your SD card. So you can select that there. And then just go ahead and hit continue. And then it says create a recovery image, and it shows you your drive there. And we can just go ahead and hit create now in the bottom right hand corner. So let's go ahead and left click on that. And it's going to start creating a recovery image for us, and this is going to take several minutes, and the speed will depend on the speed of your computer as well. So I'll come back to you when this is done. All right, so it says success, your recovery media is ready. That took a good 20 minutes for it to create that, and it went through a whole bunch of different steps. But let's go ahead, jump over to my laptop here and install the Chrome OS Flex. So take your flash drive here and we're going to plug it into our computer, and it'll probably pop up that there's stuff on there. We don't actually need to look at that, but you can see the files for Chrome OS Flex are on there. Let's close this. And what we need to do is get into the BIOS of our computer. So on this computer, in order to do that, when it's restarting, we are going to tap the F2 key here. On some computers, it's F1. On other computers, it's delete. Every computer is different. Often it'll say on the screen what you need to push to get into your BIOS. If you're not sure, you can do a quick Google search with your model number and it should show you how to get into your BIOS. So what we're going to do here, I am going to restart my computer. And as it's restarting, I'm going to tap F2 several times and it should load up into the BIOS. I'm going to start doing that here. It's when it's loading up. And again, it'll often say on the screen here what you need to push to get into your BIOS. All right, so the BIOS loaded up right away here. And what we're trying to do is get our computer to boot up off of the thumb drive rather than off of the solid state drive or hard drive in your computer. So each BIOS is going to look different depending on your computer. And over here at the top for myself, I have a boot option. And you can see all the options that it has for booting off of. So I've got my Windows drive or my solid state drive. I've got my flash drive, this one here, and a PXE network drive. We want to try and get it to boot off of this USB flash drive here. So I'm going to go down to that. And I'm actually going to move it to the top of the list in my BIOS here. So I can use F5 and F6 to move it up and down. We'll move it to the top there. I don't believe I can direct boot from the BIOS here, so I believe I have to restart the computer and it should boot right onto that. So I've got it at the top of my list here. I'm going to hit F10. That's what it is to save and exit here. And exit, saving changes. We'll hit enter and it should reboot on the thumb drive using the thumb drive. So let's see what happens here. It's loading up. It's flashing. There's the Chrome OS Flex, so it seems to be working. So it's loading up off of the flash drive and not off of my solid state drive. Welcome to Chrome OS Flex. Fast, secure, effortless. Perfect. So you can select your language here, accessibility options, but right here there's an option that says get started right there. You can go ahead and left click on that or use your mouse if you have one. Now start using Chrome OS Flex. So there's a couple different options here. There's to install Chrome OS Flex. This will install it on your computer, so on your hard drive or your solid state drive, and this will erase everything that's on your computer. So if you don't want to erase everything, don't do this because you'll lose all of your data on your computer. Or you can try it first, and that's going to keep your OS and run the Chrome OS from the USB drive. So you can actually try it out, see if it all works well off of your USB drive. I've actually already done this, so I'm going to go ahead and install it off the Chrome OS Flex. So if you're worried about that, try it out on the USB drive first before you install it. We're going to go ahead and click on install here and hit next. Install Chrome OS Flex. Before starting, make sure you have a backup of your data again. So Google is not responsible for loss of data, nor am I. So just be careful of that. Install Chrome OS Flex. And again, it's warning you that it's going to erase your hard drive and everything on your computer. Go ahead and hit install if you'd like to do that. Installing Chrome OS Flex. It says here that your installation may take up to 20 minutes and your device will automatically shut down when the installation is complete. It says installation complete. Your device will shut down in 18 seconds now. Remove the USB before turning your device back on. Then you can start using Chrome OS Flex. All right, we'll go ahead and unplug that and let's start this back up. Chrome OS Flex. And welcome to Chrome OS Flex. Fast, secure, effortless. Get started. We can connect to our network. Google Terms of Service. You can read through that and accept that. checking for updates, who is using this Chrome device. So you can use yourself or a child, so you can set digital ground rules to help children play, explore, and do schoolwork at home. So you can choose which one you like there. I'm going to do it for myself. And then it just asks you to sign in with your Google account or your Gmail account. Two-step verification, I'm just going to tap yes, it's me on my phone. Sync your Chrome device. If you'd like to do that, just go ahead and hit accept and continue. Data collection, you can read through that, accept and continue. Your Google Assistant is ready to help. If you'd like to use that, you can agree, otherwise no, thank you. Allow your assistant to use info on your screen to help. If you agree, you can hit agree or no, thank you. Access your assistant with Hey Google, and then it wants to teach the voice to the system. So it says say, okay Google, okay Google, okay Google is all set. Connect your phone, it's seeing my phone there, accept and continue. You are all set, get started. And there we go, Chrome OS Flex is installed on this laptop. If you do want to access your settings, down here in the bottom right, you can adjust them right here. There's a little settings icon, and it comes preloaded with YouTube down here, Google Meet, Messages, Files, Calendar, Gmail, and Chrome. You can go ahead and do all your Google searches right here. And it's really that easy to install Chrome OS Flex on an old PC. So I hope this tutorial was able to help you get Chrome OS Flex installed on your old PC. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also remember to connect with me on social media and subscribe here on YouTube. I'd love to have you join the Northern Viking community. Thank you so much for watching today, and until next time, take care.